In this video, I'm going to be showing off one of the most ever created budget type setups that you guys will ever see here on not only this channel, but probably most channels. I know a lot of channels do like these budget reviews of other people. Well, I'm actually going to do a self-budget review because pretty much 90% of my setup is a budget. Nothing was actually just, I said, oh, I want this, and I got it. I all had to save up for it, and it was all based on budget. For example, my PC really wanted a 1080 in it. However, I couldn't get the 1080. I had to pull an actual PC budget build and get the 970, I believe, in it. I don't even remember the graphics card I have in it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the video right now. Like I said, this is a very, very budget-like build. Now, I mean super budget. Let's get this chair out of the way so we could take a look at it. First off, we have like $10 storage right here. I mean, this iPad's pretty old. This thing's probably worth dirt cheap right now. It's like one of the original iPad 2s. We got a Wii U, whatever. That's a little more on the pricey side. The consoles and the PC are more on the pricey side. The rest of it's more budget. We have some bowling stuff up there. We have some Amiibo collections and some pictures that I drew because I'm too lazy to go out and actually buy professional ones, and they're not even straight on the wall. Anyway, that's not the criticism of this video. More Amiibo, a lot more stuff right there. Now, you can see where most of the budget comes in right here. We have these old Dell speakers, which I don't really even use on these computers because I have my headphones plugged in, and it doesn't work when they're plugged in. Then we have this, like, not a briefcase, but it's like a briefcase-like thing. I used to have colored pencils and stuff in there. I took those out, put those into storage, and got that so that I can use that to elevate the monitors and somewhat make them almost even. I don't know. I got some Pokemon tins down there that I used long ago that are empty and have been empty for years to actually do that. Now, I'm not going to show you guys the wire management, but it's pretty terrible, believe me. But we do have my Corsair CX 650 watt power supply box literally holding everything up, and I believe the wires for the power supply are still in there, so if I ever needed my wires back, they're still in the box. I mean, just gotta move the monitor. Too lazy to get a monitor. No, I'm kidding. This is like a really budget build. The mic that I'm using is actually a Disney Interactive Studios mic, which does get some good audio. Then we have some Skull Candy headphones that were about like, what, $70? I don't know. They're not the best. For this holiday season, I'm going to try to get some Beats Studio. Little by little, I want to upgrade as much as possible for as little as possible. Not because I'm cheap, not because I don't want to spend the money. It's because I don't have the money to spend. So I kind of, it's either I ask for it and I get it. So for like every holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever it might be, because my family is actually both, my mom's side is Catholic and they celebrate Christmas, and my side and my father's side is actually Jewish. No, my parents are not divorced. I was raised in a Jewish household. I got bar mitzvah, stuff like that. So anyway, so we were split. So I'm not spoiled or anything, but I do celebrate both holidays. And for each holiday, I get a big gift usually. This year might be a little different because the holidays are on the same day. Anyway, so I get a big gift, and so I'm going to try to get those Beats Solo Wireless, whatever those are called, as my big gift, hopefully for both holidays, because I really don't want like two big gifts. I am going to try to get another one of these big monitors right here. This is like a 21-inch monitor. This is a 17, and I believe this one is an 18. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm going to try to get another one of those, but I really want those headphones before I do any other upgrades here. So let's get on with the rest of this budget. Alright, so then we got some crappy wiring going on. Everything's all goes into the PC. We got a few cables coming out of the front. You see a lot of the cables are in the back, actually. At least one is coming out of the front right now. Sometimes there's like 2 or 3 there and an extender. But I have my headphones taped. You know, I didn't feel like mounting the little controller that they came with, so I just taped them. These were good for my Xbox 360, but I no longer have the Xbox 360, so it's kind of useless to me right now. That's also why I want the Beats. Anyway, so we're going to come down to the PC, and I might have to switch into my flashlight mode. Don't know how well anybody's going to see this, but here's the PC. It glows up a little bit. Yeah, you guys can barely see the glowing in the front. I don't know. You're going to get some echo there, but there's some of the wires. I don't know if you guys can really see that. That's a much better shot, no, plus the echo, but there's all the wiring. I tried my best to keep it nice and clean. You know, you can see that not many of the PC wires, the only PC wire that's really, you know, out of the open and, like, isn't like the rest, is actually the Ethernet cable, which just goes back up behind the other side of the desk to my wireless extender. But the rest of it is the power supply, you know, cable monitors. I have 2 DVI monitors and 1 HDMI monitor. I really wanted a display port for it, but again, budget. Like you guys can see, like that's budget. And I'll explain the monitors in a second. We have a few stickers on here. I gotta clean the dust trap on this thing. You know, this is really budget. I'm gonna try to get you guys a shot in there. That's the real cable management right there. You guys saw all that dust fly off, but this is the real cable management mess. Let's get like a little weird shot in here. Hopefully, this is again the real mess. It sucks. I got wires coiled up right there. So let's go ahead. Let's get out of there now. Before I continue to the rest of the setup, this monitor is actually an old monitor from a client of my father's. I believe that business closed, so they gave him the monitors for free, I believe, and because they had nothing to do with it. So I got this really free, cheap budget. I told you guys this is one of the DVIs. This one is the one that we actually paid for. This was my big gift last year for the holidays. So this one, I don't even know what it cost, but to me it was free. But this one's the high quality. This one's the second highest. This one's got the third highest quality. Again, that company closed down. They had the monitors, so I take it you guys can see the sticker for the label of what monitor it was. Because everything there was labeled. I got a squeak floor. Xbox One controller. I should probably turn off the flash. Who cares? On this side of the desk, I got a nice, another storage thing, coaster. I have this wonderful, no joke, $9.95 tripod that actually does pretty well. So if you guys are interested in getting a budget tripod, do let me know. I'll try to find a link for it again and put it down below, but I doubt it. I have this little adapter for the phone that I just took off of a selfie stick, which I don't know where it is anymore. Have some hats here sitting on a phone holder. I'm telling you guys, this is very budget. Alright, here's the non-budget part. That's a TV. That was also a gift years ago. Actually, this one was for my birthday, I believe. I was begging my parents for a TV so I could play the consoles in my room. Back then, though, I had a 360. Now I have a 1. Again, a lot of the stuff you guys see here is gifts. The Wii U I had to pay for. That PC I had to pay for. I forgot to mention, on top of my bed, I have a thing right here, a whiteboard. And I actually have quite unique media, shortened right there with the YouTube icon and the amount of subs we have. And it's a little sad that we only have 11 subs, but the amount of views you guys give on certain videos are amazing. That Amiibo video was absolutely amazing. And now I have my end saying, don't forget, have a nice day, and stay unique on here. Not because I always forget it, not because I need it at the end of my scripts, but because it's just something I love to live for, and I love to hear or see every day, because let's be real, nobody is perfect. And saying that somebody's perfect, okay, it might be fine to say that, but in reality, again, nobody is perfect. Everybody is different in their own way. No person is exactly identical to another. I'm being very repetitive, but again, in the end, it's just because everybody's different. Nobody's the same. Like, for example, I'm vlogging right now, or not really vlogging, I'm doing this video, and I'm just sitting in my bed talking to you guys. Like, I'm trying to explain what the purpose of this channel is at the end of a video, which is completely unscripted, but who cares? We got a pillow right here. So yeah, that's everything. So that's the budget setup, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on the flip side.